maybe in the fullbacks, or maybe Lamela or Eriksen for Spurs, and Hazard and Pedro just drifting into wide area. Nice players. Maybe you wouldn't do it publicly, but on the training field certainly you could criticise players and you'd roll your...
There's Emerson. And Hazard, out of harm's way by Aurier, chased up by Conte. Pushing advantage. And one of the maestros. Drifted in by Hazard towards Park.
In the midfield at the moment, it's so packed in there, both sides playing largely through the middle. Spurs are going with it.
Picked off by Luis. Sifted quickly forward for Hazard. Alderweireld is the challenge, and
onto the top of the ball. No, I've got that one completely wrong. It was definitely a foul. Well spotted by Martin Atkinson. It's not always easy to see at first glance.
Too canny for his countryman. Hooked in by Hazard, Giroud, Barkley, Rudiger.
On that occasion, two Tottenham players go into ground. I think both of them fouled by Azpilicueta. A couple of ricochets in the penalty. They just haven't scored the goals that Sarri feels is necessary for a striker. Eric Dyer.
Hazard. The second leg has passed. Chelsea still chasing it. Emerson to that end. And now Hazard. Up by Aurier. Azpilicueta. Hazard. Checking away from Eriksen and Lamela. Oh, was beyond him. Making a run that didn't dovetail with the pass, and Chelsea now can look the other way. Hazard with Sissoko in retreat.
Sloppy play by Llorente.
Hazard. Ferrer unsure.
He did. Hazard just sort of left it in a good area, and
it again by Hazard, and it came out to Conte, and Chelsea level it up. N'Golo Conte with the crispest of connections, and the Blues are bouncing.
Well, it's something out of nothing, really. Corner half cleared by Spurs to the edge of that penalty. Ball games can be changed on small margins, and the fact that Spurs were on the attack, it was such poor play by Llorente. Obviously for the centre-halves and strikers just to run all Spurs' men in the penalty area and pass to the edge of the penalty area from a corner. They've got a free shot. Spurs need to figure out a way of getting a bit of pressure on the edge of their penalty area.
Nagging away at the back of Eden Hazard. It's another Chelsea free kick. A number of these set pieces around the Spurs penalty area. Hazard's free kick. Jorginho. Hazard. Senior stars respond in a positive way, then Sarri's entitled to say he got it right. Here is Hazard, away from Sissoko. Hazard's cross, Giroud couldn't smuggle it in.
He should have done. Hazard down this left-hand side. Knows he's up against Sissoko, fancies his chances, fires it hard and low. And Giroud hits it from one.
Barkley by Dyer. Got on with it, and here is Hazard. And there's Pedro. Azpilicueta wide of him. Cesar Azpilicueta. Hazard too! And Chelsea have turned it on its head. And Chelsea stare down Wembley Way.
Well, that is a huge goal in the way this tie's going. Chelsea finally getting themselves in front. It's just the speed of thought. Barkley takes such a quick free kick. Eric Dyer is not in that position. He operates for the most part of the night. And just Chelsea take full advantage of it. Hazard, Eric Dyer just gets caught out of position, even tiny bit, then Eden Hazard is there to take full advantage.
It was a more than harsh outcome from their perspective after the first 90 minutes. They are where they feel in
large parts of that first leg and pretty much the whole of this first half of the second leg. Chelsea have been the dominant side.
Very tightly done by Hazard.
That man's been at the centre of everything.
Barkley. Hazard. Alderweireld caught on it. Hazard's on his way. Giroud's alongside. It's Eden Hazard. Alderweireld's challenge. Martin Atkinson is unconcerned. Of course, we do have VAR.
Course of what is now a game and a half of a semi-final. Certainly deserved to be in front. I'm sure that's on the ball from Alderweireld in the end, but Giroud at the moment has dropped in alongside Alderweireld and Vertonghen, and Spurs needed to try something. They were so ineffective in that first half. Didn't cause any problems to Chelsea.
Taken off it by Barkley. Hazard away from Dyer. In goes Barkley. Hazard. Pedro.
But since half-time,
Conte. Hazard's on his way here. Eden Hazard lashes wide.
Gets into those positions, you just expect to see the net ripple. Couple of deflections, but N'Golo Kante again, perpetual motion, creating that chance. Certainly under a little bit of pressure from Aurier, but you still expect the net to ripple when Hazard's in those areas. Maybe it took a little bubble.
Hazard. Rudiger. Hazard.
Yeah, well, after being on the ropes for 5 or 10 minutes after that Spurs equaliser, Chelsea are just starting to get a foothold back at.
Hazard. It's come down here for Rudiger!
Tries to burst the net with his left foot.
Hazard. Pedro. Pedro. Hazard. Barkley, there goes it. Barkley. Hazard. Pedro, beautiful. Eden Hazard, and still Eden Hazard. Poked away by Vertonghen, hit by Giroud.
Well, Vertonghen has just made two with his pace and his skill, offering runs down the side of this Chelsea back foot.
Hazard. Hazard. Giroud. Azpilicueta. Hazard! Had only one thought from the moment he took possession.
Exactly the player we all know he's capable of this evening. Picking the ball up in pockets and spaces, drifting into different areas of the field all night long. Spurs haven't been able to figure out where he's going to pop up.
Hazard. Barkley. Emerson. Hazard. Jorginho. Hazard. Well, Spurs do have a big problem there. Hazard is entitled to play on. Loose. Dyer's tackle. Kovacic. Hazard. Emerson. The third round stage. There goes Emerson. Time though. Jorginho. Hazard, clear of Dyer. Whipped in by Emerson. Giroud missed it. There's Willian! Emerson, Kovacic, Hazard. Willian is Olivier Giroud's miss right at the end there. Eric Dyer hangs his head. Lucas Moura bears responsibility too. Chelsea were immaculate from the spot.